Hey crew! Alright, so we ran the legendary campaign again last night, and 2 of us were on Titans, and dare I say it, Titans might just have the best build this season, and it all revolves around the suppression grenade and suppressing enemies. The legendary campaign was such a breeze this time because we literally suppressed every difficult enemy, and you can literally just unload on them because they won't do anything while being suppressed. Only endgame bosses type enemies will actually fight back while being suppressed, but they're still suppressed so they can't use abilities or anything like that. Now with this particular Titan build, we have unlimited abilities thanks to Void 3.0 and the exotic we're using, along with unlimited overshields and suppression grenades and unlimited shield throws. It doesn't get much better than this when you're on a freaking Titan. We add in a few different mods to beef things up, including one artifact mod that gives about half your grenade back when you suppress an enemy, and there is even more we could do with this once we have the full artifact unlocked, and fully upgraded glaives, or maybe one of the exotic glaives as well, because the glaives are looking to be really good once you spec them out properly. If you are struggling with anything difficulty wise, I highly suggest trying this out because it just makes the game so much more easier, especially the campaign, when you can suppress enemies and easily take them down. If you are new to the channel and found this video helpful, or you enjoy it, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and become part of the crew here. We are closing in on that 100k sub goal, so thank you guys for all the support. For my dedicated viewers, if you could let this video play out until the end, that would go such a long way for the channel and help supporting it, so thank you guys if you do that. Now the mods aren't mandatory with this build, but I chose what I chose just to cut ability times even further and get that melee back super fast. But there are definitely different options like Reaping Wellmaker and Wall of Tenacity for that damage reduction and just spawning well instantly by popping a barricade, which as you can see we pop all the time, we have endless of them, right? Or you can do Explosive Wellmaker and Well of Life. You have a lot of different options with this build because with Void 3.0 and the exotic, it just works so smoothly. Also, weapons don't matter with whatever you use, so choose what you want to use. I just can't put down the Striga right now. I think I broke level 30 last night on it, which is kind of ridiculous. Also, there will be a dim link for the build down in the description and over in the Discord under the YouTube builds channel. So if you guys want to get the dim link and easily set this up or see what I'm using, you can just click on that dim link and it'll take you right to where you need to go. Now for the subclass, we're using Sentinel Shield. This has intrinsic banner shield now from the old middle tree. So we always have a banner shield, the big old wall, which is absolutely awesome because we can get a clutch revive when we need to. We can spread controlled demolitionist with that shield and with that wall by guarding on a difficult enemy. All kinds of things you can do with this. So that's just great. We have Tower Barricade, which is our choice. We also have Shield Throw. We're choosing that over Shield Bash. And this is hurl your Void Shield towards the target. The shield can ricochet off targets and surfaces, granting overshield for each target hit. So we're getting overshields by throwing our shields. And then we're also using Suppressor Grenade, an explosive grenade that suppresses, preventing targets from using abilities for a short time. This is super important to this build. We just want to suppress everything, okay? For our aspects, we're using Controlled Demolitionist. This allows us to have 2 fragments. Hitting a target with a void ability or a volatile explosion makes them volatile. Further damage to a volatile target causes them to explode. Grants you and nearby allies health when a volatile target explodes near you. So we're getting a lot of health regen from this. We're getting overshields from our shield throw. And then when we throw our shield or throw our grenade, that's our void ability, and it's causing a volatile on all these enemies, which further hits are gonna make them explode. So let's say we throw our grenade, cause the volatile, then we throw our shield, explosions happen, right? Same thing with if you do it the reverse way, throw the shield, they become volatile, throw the grenade, they explode everywhere. Now for our other aspect, we're using Bastion. Cast your super to grant overshield to nearby allies, and then we also have casting your barricade grants overshield to yourself and nearby allies and empowers it, enabling it to slowly regenerate the overshield of allies bunkering behind it and extend their overshield duration. This is an awesome ability for Titans. Like, the survivability of this is just amazing. Pop the barricade, get an instant overshield, heal behind that overshield, pop out of the barricade, shoot things, go back behind the barricade, get overshield back. And you could throw your shield throw from popping out of the barricade and get overshield. So you see how all this plays into each other, which is really great. And we always have this barricade up because of what we're running. Now for our fragments, I chose Echo of Exchange. Melee final blows grant grenade energy. So every time that we get a kill with our shield throw, we get grenade energy. This one could probably be subbed out for something else if you want. You could go Echo of Expulsion here, which could be really fun. I also went with Echo of Provision. Damaging targets with grenades grants melee energy. We're getting a lot of damage with our grenades, especially with our exotic, so I really like this choice because our melee is the longest cooldown time within the subclass because that's the worst stat I'm focusing, right? I'm focusing more discipline, recovery, and resilience for the grenade, for recovering, obviously, and for the barricade. And then we have Echo of Undermining. Your void grenades weaken targets. Obviously great because it just makes that much more easier to kill the enemies when they're volatile with all of your abilities going out. So the only thing I might change here is Echo of Expulsion for Echo of Exchange. That's probably the best choice there. Now, as far as weapons go, like I said earlier, any weapons, it doesn't matter. And then for your exotic of choice, we're using Heart of Inmost Light. Using an ability, grenade, melee, or barricade empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. This is awesome. The way they have this set up is it just chains one into the other, one into the other. So we're getting our abilities back super fast from Heart of Inmost Light by literally just chaining abilities after abilities. And they're much stronger. So let's say you pop your barricade, then you throw your shield, you have an empowered ×2 on your suppression grenade. Now you threw that shield and you've already made somebody volatile. So you throw that suppression grenade out, you do a lot of damage with it because it's empowered ×2, it suppresses everything, and it's causing the void explosions from volatile, from controlled demolitionists. So absolutely awesome. Now for the mods on your helmet, I double stacked ashes to assets, and then I'm also using melee wellmaker to spawn some void orbs when I get a melee kill. On my gauntlets, I'm using grenade kickstart and elemental charge. Grenade kickstart is great because the suppression grenade takes a little bit to go off, right? So you're getting the benefits from grenade kickstart, and then elemental charge is we become charged with light by picking up a well. On my chest piece, I went with heavy-handed, which means every time I throw my shield when I am charged with light, I get half of my melee back instantly. So this helps with the whole loop of abilities type thing because we have a long cooldown time on our melee ability. I believe we're at like a minute and 40 seconds or something because I only have tier 3 strength. Now for my boots, I really only have elemental ordnance here, so we spawn wells with grenade kills. And then on my class item, I have bountiful wells. So the melee kill or the grenade kill spawns 2 void wells every time to help with ability regen and get stuff back quicker. And then I'm also running double bomber on the class item. And then as far as the artifact mod, the first one that I chose to go with here is energy vampirism. Gain energy for your least charge ability when you suppress a target. Now I tested this out and the target actually has to be suppressed. You can't just throw the suppression grenade and get a kill, because if it kills the enemy, technically they didn't really get suppressed, so this doesn't kick in. But if it's a more difficult enemy, so end game content, legendary campaign, harder nightfalls, right? End game, this is going to be great. It gives about 30-35% of your energy back when you suppress something. Pair that with grenade kickstart, which we have on the gauntlets. You're literally getting close to half of your grenade back when you throw this at like a difficult yellow bar. That's how good it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Leave any questions you have down in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can or over in the Discord. I try to answer as much as possible. I am super busy right now with playing, trying to get some different things, so I might not be answering as many as I normally do, but of course, you can see in the comments that I try to keep up with as much as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching the content. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.